Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Weaving Dreams. Yes, we are back with yet another live session. Today's live session is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a mixed bag of saris. So there is not going to be any particular theme in today's live. It's going to be a mixture of a variety of saris. Okay, so welcome to all of you to this live. So let me tell you a bit about ourselves. We are located in Kolkata, Jodhpur Park. The nearest landmark to our store is EEDF Hospital. So any of you who are yet to visit our store, please do visit, and I'm sure you're going to fall in love with our collection. So as I'm waiting for a few more people to join in, all of you who are watching me, please do give a confirmation so as to whether everything is okay from my end or not, whether you can hear me properly and whether you can see me properly. Mrs. Kole, hello, welcome to this live session. So, to tell you in short about the booking procedure, it is really very simple. If you like any of the products that we are going to showcase today, please do take a screenshot and send it to our WhatsApp number. Our WhatsApp number is pinned below and we will most definitely get back to you. And yes, we do ship worldwide. So wherever you are in this world, if you want our products, we will deliver it to your doorstep. Okay. Thank you, Shormishta. Thanks a lot for the confirmation. So I hope everything is okay from our end and we will get going with the live. Okay, and before starting, like always, I would like to place a humble request. That is, if you like our collection and if you feel that our collection is worth sharing, please do share this live with your friends and relatives so that many more people can get to see our collection. Okay, so this was it about us. So let's get started. Okay, so since today's live is going to be a mixed bag, so obviously there is not going to be any particular order in which I'm going to show the saris. Okay, so this is going to be the first piece. This is hand painting on Murshidabad silk. Okay, very pretty hand painted sari on Murshidabad silk. Okay, I'll open it and so you would know how it looks. Okay, lovely painting, lovely work, as you will see. Okay, so this is how it looks. So you can see the brush painting, the brush strokes like this. Hello Didi Bhai, welcome to this live session. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. It's a very vibrant sari. It's a very pretty one. You will get this kind of texture in the front part. So you can see there is no particular border for this sari. The sari is borderless on the upper part, and in the lower part you will get this kind of painting. This kind of painting will be there. So these are what, cranes, I think. Lovely, lovely painting like this in the lower part. So you can appreciate the painting. Okay, so this is how it looks from the front. Now to make the pleats of the sari. Okay, so when we make the pleats, it's going to look like this. Okay, so this is how the look is going to be. So you will get this kind of painting in the pleats portion as well. So you can see very, very lovely painting in the pleats portion of the sari. Now coming to the archole. The archole will again have a lot of, this kind of birds painted in the archole. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the archole. Very pretty, very vibrant, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, so this will be the very, very vibrant blouse piece for you. Moon, welcome. Welcome, dear. Okay, so this is going to be the first sari. This is hand painting on Murshidabad silk. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very, very lovely archole, as you can see, and this is going to be the blouse piece that you're going to get with the sari. And the price of this piece is going to be 5400 only. Okay, 5400 only. Moving on to the next piece. The next piece is going to be again a hand painted one. Okay, this one will have, you know, leaf kind of motif. Okay, this will have a leafy motif. Okay. So the color is very pretty. It's a very vibrant sari. The color is very pretty, and you will have multicolored leaves which have been hand painted. So in the upper border you will have this kind of motif. Okay, this kind of motif. The body is going to be a very pretty shade of maroon like this, and this will be the painting in the lower border. So in the lower border again you will have this kind of lovely painting. Okay, so this is how it's going to. Elam kotogulo miss korlam jani na Rita Acharya na ekta shari miss korechen. This is the second one. This is the second one. Welcome. Okay, so this is going to be the sari. This is hand painting. Okay, hand painting on Murshidabad silk. Very pretty hand painted one. So this is how it's going to look when you drape the sari. And this will be the pleats portion of the sari. You will get this kind of painting in the pleats portion as well. Now coming to the aanchol portion. The aanchol portion is going to be very colorful, very vibrant, and you will have this kind of leaf which has been, you know, hand painted. Okay, this kind of leafy pattern. And this is going to be the blouse piece. So the blouse piece is going to be in contrast, and you will have this kind of border for the blouse piece. So quite a big border for the blouse piece, and it's going to be in contrast. It's in golden yellow. So on the whole, it's a very colorful sari. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So from the front, it is going to look like this. This is, you can see the maroon border of the sari. Okay, this is going to be the very lovely aanchol for the sari. Okay, and this is going to be the blouse piece. The blouse piece will be in contrast. Okay, golden yellow with maroon, lovely combination. And the price is 5400 only. Okay, 5400 only. Okay, now moving on to a few eco prints. Okay, eco prints on Tosher. These are pieces which people love like anything. So this is going to be one of them. Okay, so I just open it so you will get to see the piece much more clearly. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the sari. There is a hint of, you know, yellow in this sari. So this is how it's going to look. As you know, these are all natural prints. These are all natural colors which have been used, and these are imprints of real leaves that you get. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. This is going to be the look of the sari. So this is how it's going to look from the front. Okay, now coming to the pleats portion. These saris are very muted, very elegant. Many of you have taken eco printed saris and have given us very good feedback about the saris. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So this is going to be the pleats portion, just to give you a closer view so you can appreciate the imprints, the leaf imprints that have been used in this sari. So this is how the pleats portion is going to look. As for the aanchol, this is how the aanchol is going to look. This is going to be the aanchol portion of the sari, and you can appreciate the leaf motifs that have been imprinted on the sari. Okay, and this is going to be the blouse piece for you. The shape and size of the leaves are a bit different. Priya Senthil, I had taken one lovely, it was lots of appreciation for. Thank you, Priya Senthil, thanks a lot. Thank you for the review, a live review, means a lot to us. Okay, you had this is for Priya, you had sent a few pictures, but you said that you will send the official pictures later on. Please do send us those. We will be happy to post it in our page, Facebook page. Okay, so this is how it looks from the front. Okay, this is going to be the archole portion of the sari. Okay, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and I'll tell you the price of the sari. The price is 10,600 only. Okay, thank you, Priya. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, moving on to the next sari. So, yeah, just a small point I would like to share. Priya told us that Rita Acharji, apnar eco print just awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. So, Priya Senthil, she told us about the eco print sari. She wore it to a function, an award function. It was such a proud moment for her. She was the mother. She was the chief guest for the prize distribution, and she gave the prize to her own daughter. So it was a very proud mom moment for her. And we were so happy that she was wearing a Weaving Dreams sari for that occasion. Okay, coming to the next eco print. This is the next eco print. In this case, the base color is going to be Tosher. Virgin Tosher color is going to be the base. Okay, very lovely. This is again a lovely piece. Okay, so this is a very lovely piece, as you can see, and just appreciate the leaf imprints that you find over here. Okay, all are different. No eco print, no two eco prints are the same. So this is how it will look. This is the kind of eco prints that you will get. Okay, and so I'll make the pleats portion of the sari. Okay, so this will be the pleats portion of the sari. So this is how elegant you're going to look when you drape the sari. Okay, obviously you will drape it much better than I am draping it now. So this is going to be the pleats portion of the sari. So you can see how the imprints are going to look in the sari. Now coming to the archole portion, this is going to be the archole portion of the sari. This is how it's going to look. This is going to be the archole portion. And as for the blouse piece, this is going to be the blouse piece. So you can see there are leaf motifs as well as the small imprints that you are seeing. Those are petals of marigold flower. Okay, so this is how it looks. Very pretty one. Very pretty. Okay, just drape it once more. Lovely sari. Lovely sari. So this is how it looks from the front, and this is going to be the very pretty archole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price is going to be 10,600 only. Okay. Okay, moving on to a next piece. Okay, so this is going to be the next piece. This is a hand woven Tosher for you, and you can see how pretty the motifs are. Okay, this is the kind of motif that you will get. Okay, just a minute, just open it so you would be, so that you can appreciate the sari. Very elegant. This is a very elegant sari. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. You can see this is a broad border that you will get on both the ends. So this is the upper border, this is the lower border, and you will have this kind of small booties in the body, and you will have a texture in the body as well. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. These are all very elegant saris, very elegant saris. Okay, and when you make the pleats portion, this is going to be the pleats portion of the sari. So this is how it's going to look. As you can see, this is going to be the pleats portion. So there you will have this kind of small booties throughout the body of the sari, makes it look so very elegant. And as for the archhole is going to be like this, where you will have this kind of, motifs. You can see this kind of motifs will be there. Okay, peacock motifs will be there, just to give you a closer look so that you can appreciate. Okay, and as for the blouse piece will be in running, and you will have this kind of border. Okay, a very pretty one indeed, very pretty sari. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very pretty archhole. And as for the blouse piece, just a minute, this is going to be the blouse piece for you. Okay, and I'll tell you the price of this sari. Just a minute. Tell you the price. The price is 11,500 only. Yes, Rita Acharji, actually it's a very pretty one, very pretty sari. Okay, we have another color in this sari. So this is going to be the other color for this sari. Beautiful, actually it is beautiful. Right kind of, description for the sari. A khub serene sari. Okay, so this is a very, the color is a lemony green, very light shade, lemony green, very pretty, very pretty shade. So the design and everything will be the same as the previous one. So you will get a border like this on both the sides, and you will have this kind of small booties in the body. Very elegant sari, very elegant, extremely elegant. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. And when you make the pleats, this is how it's going to look. Okay, this is how it's going to look. So this will be the pleats portion of the sari for you. So you can see you will get these booties in the pleats portion of the sari as well. As for the archhole portion, this is going to be the archhole portion of the sari. Okay, you will have this kind of peacock motifs again which have been woven. So this will be the archhole portion of the sari, and it will have a running blouse piece like this. Okay, so it's going to be of the same price as the previous one. Okay, lovely piece, lovely piece, elegant piece. People who want sober saris, who want elegant pieces, this is definitely for you. Okay, so this is going to be the look, and the price, as I told you, is going to be, I think, 11,000. Yeah, saw it just now. It's 11,500 only, 11,500. Okay, moving on to the next piece. The next piece is going to be a digital print on Tosher. Okay, digital print on Tosher. This is again a very elegant piece, very elegant one. Okay, so just a minute, I'll just show you. Okay, just a minute. Yes, so this is how it goes. This is very subtle, very subtle. The base color is Tosher color, and you will get this kind of motif. It looks like, you know, watercolor painting. It looks like watercolor painting. This kind of print will be there in the body. Okay, a very, very subtle piece for you. Okay, I just make the pleats so you know how the pleats portion is going to look. Okay, so when you drape it, it's going to look like this. Very subtle, very, you know, very pretty sari. So this is how the pleats portion is going to look. So you will have this kind of floral pattern in the pleats portion as well. Very, very different looking sari. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. Coming to the archole portion, the archole portion will have pattern like this. Okay, this is going to be the archole portion of the sari. As you can see, as I told you, it's looking like watercolor painting. And just look at the blouse piece, how dainty it looks. So this is going to be the blouse piece, and you will have such, you know, small, you know, floral pattern. These are all digital prints, and the material is going to be Tosher. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. Very pretty one, very pretty. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the archole portion of the sari, and if you see the blouse piece, this is going to be the very lovely blouse piece. And the price of the sari is 9,250 only. 9,250 only. Okay, coming to another digital print for you. Okay, again the base color is going to be Tosher. The base color is going to be Tosher. And coming to this. Okay, sorry, just a minute. This is again a very pretty one, very, very pretty one. It has got lotus motifs in it. Okay, digital print on Tosher. Uff, চরম আজকে শাড়িগুলো রেজিস্ট করা যায় না, রেজিস্ট করবেন না, আপনি অনেকদিন একটু গ্যাপ নিয়েছেন। Okay, see, this is how it's going to look. Okay, this is going to be the look. Very pretty, very elegant. Just see the digital prints. Just see how pretty, how dainty it looks. Okay, it's not those prints where you have a lot of, you know, colors and big motifs. No, these are all very dainty, very subtle, very pretty digital print that has been done on Tosher. Okay, so this is how it looks. Now moving to the pleats portion of the sari. Okay, moving to the pleats portion of the sari. So when you drape it, it's going to look like this. Very, very pretty. And you will have this kind of motifs like this kind of pretty, you know, lotus motifs like this in the pleats portion. Very, very pretty, very, I must say, very pretty. And this will be the archole portion of the sari. Okay, this will be the archole portion of the sari. People who love, you know, this kind of muted saris, it's going to be very difficult for them to resist. Okay, so this is going to be the blouse piece, where again you will have this kind of lotus motifs. Small, tiny lotus motifs will be there in the blouse piece. Okay, so again a very irresistible sari. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the archole portion of the sari, and this will be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price is going to be 9,250 only. Hello, Mrs. Pakrashi. Welcome to this live session. Onek din por. Welcome. Okay, moving on to the next sari. Okay, the next sari is going to be hand embroidery. Okay, this is going to be sorry, not hand embroidery, this is machine embroidery. Okay, machine embroidery on Tosher. Just to show you the work from a close quarter so that you can appreciate the neatness and the precision in which it has been done. Okay, so this is again a very pretty one, very pretty, and the shade is also a very pretty shade. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So in both the borders you will have this kind of machine embroidery done on both the borders, and in the body you will have this kind of bird motifs. This kind of bird motifs will be there throughout the body. Okay, so this is a very light mustard tone. Okay, very light, and the look is really very pretty. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. Machine embroidery on Tosher. So when you make the pleats, this is how it's going to look. Thank you, Didi Bhai. Thank you. Yeah, I have bought from you the same kind of in sky blue color, kept ready for a program. Thank you. Thank you, Priya Santil. Thanks a lot. Yes, yours were in blue. This is a very pretty shade of, mustard, light mustard. This is very pretty, very pretty. So this is how. Could manage to join the Lado though a bit late. Yeah, doesn't matter. You can always watch the recorded live. Okay, but thank you so much for joining all the same. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. Okay, and as for the archhole will be like this. This is going to be the archhole portion of the sari. You can see the lovely birds there. Okay, so this is going to be the look, and just look at the blouse piece. The blouse piece is so dainty. So it's going to be in running, and you will have this kind of border for the blouse piece. Just see how dainty it is. Very dainty looking sari. Okay, so just draping it once more for you. So this is going to, sorry, I'm so sorry, just a minute. So this is going to be the look of the sari. So this is going to be the look from the front. Thank you, Mrs. Pak Rashid. This is going to be the archhole portion of the sari, and this is going to be the lovely blouse piece. Okay, and I'll tell you the price of this sari. Just a minute. The price is going to be 10,670 only. 10,670 only. Okay, moving on to the next piece. This is again a machine embroidery one. This is a very pretty shade again. Okay, a lovely shade of very deep bottle green. Okay, and this is the machine embroidery that you will get. Okay, just a minute. Okay, moving on to this lovely piece. Okay, so this is how it's going to, this is again a very pretty piece, very pretty one. So this is how it's going to look. You can see this is the kind of embroidery that you will get in both the borders. So you will have this kind of embroidery in both the borders, and as for the body you will have this kind of cute motifs, this kind of cute floral motifs throughout the body. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. And as for the pleats portion, if you make the pleats, just a minute. So when you make the pleats, this is how it's going to look when you make the pleats of the sari. So this is going to be the look. So you can see the cute floral motifs are going to be there in the pleats portion of the sari. Okay, and as for the archhole will be like this. Okay, so you will have this kind of work in the archhole with this kind of border. Okay, and the blouse piece is going to be equally stunning. So you will have this kind of work for both the sleeves. On both the sides you will have this kind of motif. Okay, so you will have this kind of motif for the sleeves portion of the blouse. Okay, so I'll drape it once more for you. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the anchal portion of the sari, and this is going to be the blouse piece, and the price is 10,820 only. 10,820. Ahana, women's dream. Hello, how are you? Ami bhalo achi. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live. Okay, moving on to the next sari. The next sari is going to be in Tosher. So this is how it's going to look. So you will have painting, hand painting. After that, cut work has been done for this lovely piece. Okay, first there was hand painting done, and then cut work has been done. Okay, it's a very pretty shade of red, a bright tomato red for you. Okay. পছন্দ হচ্ছে তো শাড়িগুলো, তাহলেই হলো। Okay, so this is how it's going to go. Okay, Munmun is my childhood friend and she's an ardent sari lover, so her opinion matters a lot to us. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, so I said tomato red, but it's as red as it can be in Tosher. As you know, in Tosher you can never have very bright colors, but as bright as it can be in Tosher, that kind of red. Okay, so this is how it's going, and this is going to be the work. This is going to be the work. As you can see, this is all cut work, as you can see, and there is hand painting as well in the sari. Very pretty one, very lovely sari, as you can see. And when you make the pleats, okay, when you make the pleats, this is how it's going to look. Okay, very pretty. And in the pleats also you will have this kind of cut work. This kind of cut work will be there in the pleats. Shushanta, very late. We are towards the end. But anyway, you can always watch the recorded version, but I miss you when you're not there in the live. Okay, so this is going to be the very lovely anchal portion of the sari. So you can see this is going to be the very lovely, we all are sinfully ardent admirers. Yes, of course, Mrs. Pakrashi, of course. And that is what we thrive on, you know. Okay, so this is going to be the very pretty anchal for you. So you can see how much dense work is there, cut work plus painting. Okay, so that is what you get. And as for the blouse piece, the blouse piece will be in running, and বাজারে গিয়েছিলাম. It's okay, you need not apologize. And this is going to be the border that you will get for the blouse piece. So it's in running, but you will have this kind of cut work border for the blouse piece as well. Okay, and I'll tell you the price of this sari. The sari is priced at 13,300 only. 13,300 only. Okay, সুশান্তা, বাজারে গিয়ে কি কিনলে? What are you going to? আচ্ছা, কালকের জন্য গিয়েছো কি, মানে সরস্বতী পুজোর জন্য বাজার করতে? That might be, তাই না? আচ্ছা, this is going to be the next one. This is again on Tosher. This is again cut work. There is hand painting done, and on top of that cut work is there, and you will get block print also on the sari. Okay, so this is how the sari goes. Okay, just a minute. This is a very pretty one, very pretty one. Okay, so this is a very pretty shade of blue. As you can see, this is going to be the look of the body of the sari. So you will not get any kind of, you know, border for this sari. So this is how it's going to look from the front. And when you make the pleats, so there is block print in the body of the sari. Okay, so when you make the pleats, it's going to look like this. Okay, you will make the pleats. হ্যাঁ সরস্বতী পুজো তাই বললাম সুশান্তা, তুমি নিশ্চয়ই সরস্বতী পুজোর বাজারই করতে গেছো। ওকে, কুলটা খেয়ে নিও না কিন্তু আগে। Okay, so this is going to be the pleats portion of the sari. Okay, and coming to the aanchol portion, the aanchol portion is very, very pretty. So you will see this is the kind of painting that you will get, and you will get this kind of cut work throughout the aanchol of the sari. So a very gorgeous aanchol for you. It's turned into an obsessive compulsive disorder. And this much I can tell you, Mrs. Pakrashi, being a doctor also, I will not try to treat that obsessive compulsive disorder, because that's good for us. That's good news for us. Okay, so this is how the aanchol is going to look. And just look at the blouse piece. The blouse piece is very, very pretty. I'll show you the blouse piece in detail. So you will have this kind of hand painting in the blouse piece. Ha Shushanta, ota ready. Ota tomar pink digital print sharita hoye esche. It's ready. We'll ship it. Next week ei ship kore debo. Thik ache? So this is going to be the kind of blouse piece that you're going to get. I suppose you can appreciate the cut work jacket effect that has been given for the blouse piece as well. Okay, so a lot of work has been done over it. সত্যি ছোটবেলায় মন ছকছক করতো কুল খাওয়ার। অ্যাবসলিউটলি, ছোটবেলায়, এখন করে না, সত্যি কথা বলো তো। Okay, and the price of the sari is 12,350 only. 12,350 only for that lovely, lovely piece. Okay, moving on to the next piece. The next piece is going to be this one, a very pretty shade. So this is going to be the sari. Okay, this is again a hand woven Tosher. In fact, it's a Kosha Tosher for you. Okay, and just open it so you see how lovely the sari is. Okay, so a very, very pretty one. As you can see, this is going to be the look of the sari. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. It has got a very tiny border on both the sides, and in the body you will have this kind of fish motifs. Okay, this kind of fish motifs in two colors will be there throughout the body of the sari. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. Now coming to the pleats portion of the sari, if you make the pleats, okay, so this is going to be the pleats portion of the sari. Okay, this is going to be the look. You can see the fish motifs will be there throughout the pleats of the sari. And coming to the aanchol, just a minute, this is going to be the aanchol portion of the sari. This is how the aanchol is going to look. And coming to the blouse piece, it's going to be a running plain blouse piece for you. Okay, so a very pretty piece indeed, very, very pretty one. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very, very lovely aanchol, and this is going to be the blouse piece. And I'll tell you the price. The price is 10,500 only. Okay, now coming to the last piece of today's live. Okay, this is a resham with motka sari. The body is going to be motka and the aanchol is going to be resham for you, and the work done is going to be Jamdani. This is again a very Extremely pretty sari and an extremely sober one as well. Okay, so this is how it's going to go. আজকে সব তসর দেখালে না, ইনিশিয়ালি বোধহয় একটা দুটো সিল্ক দেখিয়েছি, বাট ম্যাক্সিমামই তসর, ম্যাক্সিমাম তসর। তসরটাই অ্যাকচুয়ালি ইজ আওয়ার ফার্স্ট লাভ। ইফ ইউ হ্যাভ সিন, আমাদের মানে আমরা তসর নিয়েই ম্যাক্সিমাম কাজ করতে ভালোবাসি। Okay, so this is how the sari is going to look. This is going to be the body where this kind of hand woven pattern is going to be found. Okay, so these are all Jamdani work you will get in the body, and the material is going to be motka. As you know, this is going to be the texture of motka is like this. So people who wear motka, you would know that this is going to be the texture of motka. So this is how it's going to look from the front, and you will have this kind of, you know, floral Jamdani motif throughout the sari. These are all hand woven saris. Okay, all hand woven. And this is how it's going to look when you make the pleats. Okay, so this is going to be the pleats portion of the sari. Okay, so this is how the pleats are going to look. Next you come to the achol, which is going to be resham. Okay, lovely achol, very pretty achol. So this is going to be the achol, and this is going to be resham. I'll just show you the thing. So this is going to be resham achol for you. Okay, so this is, the body is going to be matka, the achol is going to be resham, and this is going to be the blouse piece. The blouse piece is going to be in running. Okay, lovely piece, very sober piece for you. Okay, aaj rater khorak shute giye record dekhe go. Okay, this is going to be the front of the sari. This is going to be the achol portion, very elegant and very pretty, and this is going to be the running blouse piece, and the price is 14,000 only. Okay, so this is all we had in store for you today. Please do let us know how you like this collection, and please do give your feedback, and if you've liked our live, please do share it with your friends and relatives so that many more people can get to see our collection. And thank you so much to all of you who were there with us throughout the live, who encouraged us, and we had quite a few, you know, conversations, lively conversations, I should say. So we will be coming back with many more such beautiful collection. So till then, bye bye, take care, and good night.